Christmas is cancelled. The Grinch has stolen Christmas. Welcome to the first episode of the Christmas with Marcus. This is my podcast and also being shown on YouTube. So if you want to check out the video and see me in live person, you should go watch the YouTube video. Right, so let's crack on. So it's the first episode of my podcast, Christmas with Marcus, and in this podcast we talk all things Christmas. So I'll be putting up an episode every week leading up to Christmas, and we'll just be discussing all Christmas bits and pieces, from things from movies, songs, to decorations. I'm hoping to get some guests on, which would be amazing, just so we can discuss their Christmases and what they type of thing they like to plan for Christmas, how they like to shop for Christmas, and just the whole Christmas spirit. So this podcast, I want to talk about a couple of things. In this podcast, it's going to be, the first one, this is the biggest one, is Christmas cancelled. So with the whole COVID-19 thing that's going on, it's going to go on a bit crazy at the moment. And as of Monday, what date is it going to be? So the 13th is, so as of Monday the 14th, no more groups of 6 people can actually meet, which is, so that put a bit of a bummer to our Christmas plans that we have planning. We've got our son Lake, who's not even 1 yet. He's currently just over 8 weeks, and it's going to be his first Christmas. But with everything that's going on, it's going to be, disrupt our plans. We have to do something different if, obviously, the whole COVID thing still prevails. But yeah, so a lady called Beth Rigby asked the Prime Minister, is Christmas cancelled? And he didn't actually say yes or no. It's more of he can't say just yet. It's too early. I mean, it's never too early for Christmas, but I guess in his case, it is too early to say that, because you don't know how the results are going to go. We might find loads of people come down with COVID over the next couple of months, which means we're gonna have to get a bit more restricted. I mean, can you imagine if we have a lockdown Christmas? I mean, lockdown was bad enough, and imagine having a lockdown Christmas. People won't even be able to go and do like trick or treat for Halloween. Like, we won't really be able to go around knocking on doors. Bonfire nights will be completely changed. Firework displays won't be a thing unless, I guess, they're social distance. And I guess you can't really have gatherings, so that's going to be completely, those could be completely changed. But the main thing is Christmas. I mean, I can't imagine Christmas. When this whole COVID thing happened, right at the start of COVID, Ember Nicole was obviously just recently pregnant, not recently, but she was pregnant, and we're thinking, like, the baby will come, and all this will be over. Like, that's months away. It's not gonna, there could be no problem. And it turns out there was a problem. I mean, we literally had Lake, just not in the main tip of the iceberg of the whole COVID, but just after. But yeah, I still wasn't able to go and see him, but it's sorry, I was able to go see him, but it's kind of crazy how our lives were just changed when I worked all the way through, so I didn't really feel any difference. But what I did find strange is, like, now when I come home from work, I mean, the cars on the roads, there's so many cars, there's still traffic, especially in Bristol, is where I'm from, with all the stuff that's going on in Bristol, but that's another story. But yeah, so it's kind of crazy, and I'm just there thinking, like, imagine if this is like Christmas, like at Christmas time, people can't go around on the road and travel to their friends and family. Imagine if we have this whole supermarket pandemic thing where you can't even get toilet roll. Like, imagine if that has happened at Christmas time. I mean, does that mean we're gonna struggle to get our Christmas turkeys, our crackers? Like, do you know what I mean? I need to be popping some crackers around at the Christmas dinner table. Or else what is Christmas? It's just kind of crazy how, imagine if this all happened around Christmas time. It could still happen around Christmas time. I mean, what is it going to be like? I just can't imagine. Imagine if I mean, it would make it a lot easier Christmas shopping, but also it wouldn't, because, hear me out, okay? So when you go to your Christmas food shopping, it is normally manic. Tell me it's not manic. And because my mum and dad, remember, they used to tell me to go to Asda. We tend to pop down to Sainsbury's because it's closer to us. Other places that are available, but that's the closest ones for us. So we tend to pop down to Sainsbury's, and I remember it's absolutely crazy. It's like a dogfight out there. People are going crazy over Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts are just there, on a shelf, and then a little old lady's about to pick them up. Someone comes flying through, steams her out of the way. No, you're not getting these Brussels sprouts. They're from me. And also, people go crazy. The shops are only closed for one day, Christmas Day, and yet everyone is going absolutely mental, thinking the shops are closed for years for me to buy up the shop. So imagine if that happens during a lockdown. It would be good because, okay, good and bad. The good points. Your queue to get in, yes, the queues will be long, but when you do get in, at least you won't be having so many people, fighting for everything. But does that mean people will be camping out like they do at like gigs? Imagine that, like before the shops are even open, people are like with tents. They pitched up their tent, they're like, I'm not moving. I'm first in line. First in line to go get a turkey. And then they probably have like little plans. They have like a little map. A map of the supermarket of where they have to go. We're going to go up here, then down here, up here, up here, up here. And it should be one way. It was one way, wasn't it? So they will have to literally follow around the whole supermarket. God, I got to be first in line. Now, saying this, I'm thinking, I got to be first in line. I get first dibs and everything. But then what happens if you forget something? You can't go back round, can you? Oh, no. That's the wrong way. It's a one-way system. You're not allowed to go back. So that would be a good thing. A good thing being that you have got, more time to go around, collect your shopping. But the bad thing is, obviously, you're in a pandemic, which means it might be a lack of stuff. And yeah, you're well done for being the first person. But what happens if you're like the last person? There's going to be nothing in that for you. I mean, Christmas dinner might be, frozen chips and steak, which isn't too bad. Actually, that's quite a good example. People would actually probably like that. Maybe it might be pie, which has been stuck in the back of the cupboard for 12 years. Probably don't eat pie. It's been stuck in the back of the cupboard for 12 years, but you know what I mean. So I think if there's a pandemic during a lockdown, pandemic during a lockdown? What am I saying that for? If this still happens around Christmas, I think it's going to be a little bit crazy. So food-wise, it's going to be, interesting as you're first in line. Get your tents out and get ready. But also, like, Christmas shopping. Imagine if, shops close. That's going to be pretty crazy for all the workers out there. And, it's not going to be very good for the shops. Quite a lot of shops rely on Christmas time to generate a lot of their sales. And if you can't go to the shops, you can't try things on, you can't look at things, it's not going to be too good. Online shopping might be good, though. Maybe it might be good to get some stocks in Amazon. But I bet Amazon would kill it. Amazon kill it over Christmas time, don't they? But imagine if there's a lockdown and Amazon, wow, they will skyrocket. I mean, I guess most people do get Christmas presents from Amazon, do they? I mean, I get a couple from Amazon, not gonna lie. I mean, it's very easy to get. But working in town, I can just pop down to the shops. But I can't do that now, can I? If there's a lockdown, I won't be able to pop down to the shops. It's going to be crazy. So, Christmas food-wise, I think it will be a problem. I mean, obviously, especially if they start running out of things, it's going to be, it's going to be crazy. And it's going to be a very strange Christmas. Especially for my son, his first Christmas. I mean, luckily, he won't be able to remember too much. But still, just what a time to be alive. People could be looking back on this for many years, and especially if we have to go through another lockdown through Christmas period. Jeez. Which ain't going to be fun. And then so we talk about the presents. So the presents, you'll obviously be able to get things in, and obviously Amazon will be killing it because everyone have to order offline. Someone I spoke to who lives in our block, he worked for Amazon over the furlough period. I think he might have changed jobs over there. I'm not sure, but basically he's worked for Amazon. And he was saying, like, he was delivering 150 to like 200 packages a day. A day. Wow. That's a lot of parcels. And he said apparently it's just as busy as it is at Christmas. So imagine how busy Amazon will be at Christmas time, or any sort of online retail store will be at Christmas time if there's a lockdown. Wow. And also, like, people won't be spending as much, really. Think about it. If there's a lockdown, people could be, strapped for cash? You know what they say? There's not going to be enough money to go around splurging on everything, is there? That's kind of crazy. I really hope we don't go for another lockdown. I like going to the shops, so I mean, I like having that day when I go to the shops and I just think, oh, right, what am I buying for Mum, for Dad, Nicole, and now we baby Lake. And also Nicole, I also like going out and shopping for our friends and family. We like going down to the local mall and just be like, what should we get? Having a little look around. There'll be no Boxing Day sales. Oh my God, people are going to be going crazy, especially for Lush. Oh, Lush on Boxing Day is crazy. For those of you who don't know what Lush is like like they do like bath bombs. I don't know how to describe it, but it's just the most amazing shop ever. If you like to have baths, like I do, it's just amazing. They have those bath bombs. They got kind of like moisturizers, all that type of stuff, and they put loads of Christmas ones out. So they range from like £3 to £4 to £5 for a bath bomb, and then all of a sudden Boxing Day, boom, they're like £1, £2. People are going crazy. People buy Christmas presents from Lush in Boxing Day for next year, and that is true. I have one of the Cost family members did that, and why not? I mean, the boxes go from they're meant to be £30, go down to like £12. I mean, why would you not? I mean, it's a bath bomb; it's not going to go off, is it? So, but they kill it during on Boxing Day sales. They absolutely kill it. But that's the same as most places. I mean, everyone gets those gifts. Would the corner shops be open for the batteries? They must be. They're open during the whole pandemic anyway. Shout to all the local corner shops. Our one absolutely saved our bacon many a time, especially when we were looking at like bacon stuff. Like we went everywhere for self-raising flour. Couldn't find anywhere, but the local corner shop had it. Great places. What I'm saying that for is we all had this before. When you open up your Christmas present, from Father Christmas, it needs batteries. Okay, it's fine. Comes with batteries. Doesn't come with batteries. You're like, okay, no, it's fine. We've got some in the cupboard. None in the cupboard. So what do you have to do? You have to pop down to your local corner shop and go get some batteries. We won't be able to do that if we're in a lockdown, which is sad. But oh no, I better start getting some batteries in actually. Okay, so that's presents. Shops will be killing it online anyway. So I mean, people. I think, yeah, that'd be crazy. And people won't be going out because quite a lot of people do tend to go out, don't they, for Christmas dinner. I mean, a lot of people obviously stay in, but also quite a lot of people do go to restaurants. I mean, those restaurants would be doing it. I bet the chefs would love it though. I bet the chefs would absolutely love that. They would actually have Christmas off for once, be able to spend it with their family, albeit no more than 6 people. But let's be fair, if there is a lockdown Christmas, will people be breaking the 6 people? Of course they will. Do you know what I mean? It's Christmas Day. It's a Christmas spirit. It's a Christmas season. I guarantee people will be breaking that. People who have big families will be like, you know what? Here's what it is. None of us have got COVID, so they think they got COVID. I guarantee people will be doing it. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend it, and we won't be doing it. If the Prime Minister says no more than 6, we won't be doing no more than 6. It is what it is. If it might be just be me, Nicole, Lake, and the boys. By boys, I mean our puppies. Of course, they got to get their Christmas outfits. What did we have last year? We had an elf. I think they both had elf outfits last year. Do you dress your dogs up? I wonder. So, is Christmas cancelled? I'm hoping not. Obviously, Boris said that it's just down to mass testing. He's going to have to do loads more testing. We have to see how it goes. But let's just hope that we're not in a whole lockdown over Christmas, because that would just be so sad. I mean, not be able to see my parents now on Christmas Day would be pretty sad. I mean, I guess from a distance, but it's not the same as it. Not giving your mum and dad a hug on Christmas Day and wishing them Merry Christmas, giving them their presents, seeing them open it, all happy and jolly. That'd be really sad. And obviously, like kids not seeing their grandparents. Oh, not good. Emotional times. But yeah. So now, what else was I gonna say? So it's gonna be, alongside the pandemic, it's gonna be amazing Christmas for myself, because it's Lake's first Christmas. I absolutely love Christmas. That's why we got Christmas podcast. That's why I got Christmas YouTube channel, TikTok, and Instagram. Oh, Christmas with Marcus. Oh my God, I forgot it then. So yeah, so with everything that's going on at the moment, Christmas is going to be amazing. It's going to be my son's first Christmas, and I'm going to make it so amazing. Obviously, he's not going to know everything that is going on, because he's not even going to be. How old is going to be? He's about 5 months old. So he obviously won't be able to remember too much of it. I mean, can you remember anything when you were 5 months old? I mean, I don't think I can. I can't remember what my earliest memory is. But I think it's going to be, I want it to be amazing. I want to keep up traditions. I'm going to start new traditions this year. Christmas Eve traditions, Christmas Day traditions, and Boxing Day traditions, because I think they're special. I think that is what I'd love to look back on things we always used to do on Christmas Eve. Nicole and I, we started doing like a new Christmas Eve thing. We would go to the Hippodrome. And normally on Christmas Eve, I always finish off a Christmas puzzle. We always get a Christmas puzzle at the start of December. And for some reason, I literally stay up so late just to finish this Christmas puzzle because it has to be done before Christmas Day. That is the thing. And then, so the other thing is on Christmas Eve, we tend to always watch, no, on Christmas Eve, we always watch the Polar Express. It's just our little Christmas tradition. It's our tradition. So I think in the next podcast, I'll probably talk about Christmas traditions and what I'm going to be setting for next year. So is the Christmas cancelled? I hope not. I hope we don't go down for a lockdown period during Christmas, because it will be crazy. Not only with the shops, with shopping, but also not seeing your family. But hey, thank you guys for tuning into this podcast. Be doing podcasts every week. If you like it, please leave a comment saying, "Oh, I like this podcast," and maybe give you some topics to talk about, or people who like Christmas, who you think should be on this podcast. We can just discuss it at Christmas, the Christmas, spirits and jolly, and the Christmas Day traditions as well. That might be a good one to talk about, wouldn't it? Other people's traditions. Please like and subscribe if you're on YouTube, and don't forget to hit that notification button, and have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.